Welcome guys to another edition of Football Family Feuds, and this is the day after the night before. We were still buzzing from that fantastic 2-0 victory over Liverpool, in particular the brilliant performance from Billy Gilmour. I'll touch on him a bit later, but just a couple of bits of transfer news that I want to bring you guys. One of them is one I reported probably about 5 or 6 days ago regarding Willian, and it's quite funny now because the English media are finally catching up on this story, and the Daily Mail is reporting this as an exclusive, believe it or not, that Willian is going to turn down Chelsea's contract offer of 2 years because he's looking for a 3-year contract, and that other clubs in England have already approached him. Willian, as you all know, has now been granted British citizenship, and he's expressed a desire to stay in England, particularly London. So don't be surprised if he ends up rocking up at, what's it? Not White Hart Lane, Tottenham's new stadium, the Toilet Bowl, I call it. So I could see it. He's making the right noises because he's already bigging up Jose Mourinho in a couple of reports that I heard. Jose Mourinho still loves the player. And I think as he's deliberately trying for a 3-year contract so that he can then turn around to Chelsea fans and say, look, I did everything in my power to stay with the club, but it's Chelsea who didn't agree to my terms. So as I want to stay in London, I've reluctantly moved to Tottenham. He also has a restaurant in London, and his family, his wife and children, are settled in London. So it'll be interesting to see what the Chelsea fans will sing. What song will they sing? Because they can't sing that he hates Tottenham anymore if he's rocking up in a Tottenham shirt. But I said I got no inside information about this, but I just have a inkling that he's going to be a Tottenham player come next season. The other bit of transfer news is another one which I've been reporting for the last 2 days with regards to Alex Telles, and day by day this is gathering traction because first of all I reported that he's not going to be signing a new contract. Unfortunately, that video, the first video I did, has been taken down by YouTube. That's because I think I used a bit of footage of him playing and it was under copyright. So guys, if you're looking for that video and you can't see it anymore, that's the reason why. And foolishly, I've deleted that video. I should always keep videos that I've done because I could have edited it and removed the video footage, but because I've deleted that video, it's going to be too much rework to do it again. So lessons learned, and I've got to be careful in the future when I'm using videos. But in that, as I said, I mentioned that he's not going to sign. He's got 1 year left on his contract after this season, which he's not going to be signing. He wants to go. His agent has already said he's interested in Chelsea. Yesterday, I've reported that a sports lawyer, a respected sports lawyer, said that Chelsea and Benfica, I'm getting mixed up with his teams now, that the two teams are talking together. And Porto, why am I saying Benfica? My brain's gone. Yeah, so Chelsea are talking with Porto. And today we are hearing that by another source, an Italian, who's well known for getting stories right, that there are ongoing talks between Chelsea and Porto. There was stories going around that they are looking at 40 million, but bearing in mind he's only got 1 year left on his contract, I can't see him going for 40 million. 20 million was what I saw quoted yesterday, and it's going to be around about that figure, if not somewhere in the middle, 25, 26 million. But that's still, for somebody of his quality, that's still a bargain, whatever way you look at it. And yeah, I think we should definitely try and get this deal over the line. So if we can get him in, we've already got Ziyech, and the future is looking bright, guys, because Billy Gilmour, I still can't stop purring about his display yesterday. Fantastic performance. He's said today that he's modelled his game on Cesc Fabregas. You can see that bit of Fabregas about him, his passing ability. He's got a bit of nastiness about him as well for a slight guy. So I say Dennis-wise, bit of Fabregas, little bit of Xavi as well. High praise. Jermaine Genius gave him high praise as well. He said it was like he was playing it's like a kickabout with his friends in the playground. He made it look so easy. We're not talking about a lower division side. We're talking about Liverpool. You know, no matter who they put out, this is still Liverpool. Liverpool had a decent side yesterday, and the way he bossed that game, he bossed Fabinho, he schooled him a couple of times. Great, you know, and loads of compliments on Twitter about him, not only from Chelsea supporters, from journalists. Alan Shearer was waxing lyrical over him. So the world is his oyster. And I think he's not only got the ability, but he's also got that character to succeed. Demanding the ball, not scared in a big arena, in a big FA Cup pressure situation. Getting the ball in pressure and situations as well when defenders are breathing down his neck, but the way he is calm in possession as well. So he's good. Ampadu as well, for me, he's got the right sort of mentality, the right attitude. So those boys, I think, can make it at the club. So Ampadu next season, Billy Gilmour, Ziyech, and hopefully Alex Telles to come. Still dreaming about Sancho. That'll be the icing on the cake. Top defender, top striker. Liverpool will coming to get you next season. So on that note, I'm off. So don't forget, keep that blue flag flying high, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.